Hello everyone. Hope you and your family are safe during this pandemic. As you know, heart attacks are common and still remains a leading cause of death all over the world. Today I'm going to emphasize the importance of preventive health checkup and preventing heart attacks. You may very well know that the common risk factors for heart attacks are diabetes, hypertension, which is high blood pressure, high cholesterol, smoking, etc. But you also need to remember that heart attacks can happen even in the absence of these risk factors. You may all well remember recent incidents where the Indian ex-cricketer Sourav Ganguly had a heart attack at the age of 48. If someone like Sourav, who's been very fit throughout his life, and a sports person like him can have a heart attack in the absence of any risk factors, any of us can have this heart attack anytime. That is why it's very important that we all have, first of all, stay healthy, and secondly, have a preventive health checkup every year where you have your basic blood test and a cardiac health checkup with an ECG, treadmill test, etc. A treadmill test is a very simple test and it identifies any blockage very early, and if you can treat it, you can prevent these heart attacks. The other thing I would like to mention today is, especially in this part of the world, we do see a lot of young people in the 30s and the age group of 40s having heart attacks. Why does this happen? Some of them have high blood pressure, diabetes, etc. But many of them don't have any of these risk factors. And in my opinion, I feel it's the lifestyle that we lead, the diet and the stress seems to be the major issue with these young people getting heart attacks. I would therefore urge you all to stay healthy, eat healthy, adopt a regular exercise regime, and undergo preventive health checkup every year. Therefore, together we can all fight this heart disease and this killer disease called heart attack. Thank you.
Hello, I am Dr. Naveed Ahmed, interventional cardiologist at Aster Hospital, Mankul. Heart attack is a disease which happens commonly in 60s and 70s in the West. However, this is not the same in Southeast Asian countries, which include India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, where heart attacks happen much earlier age group, at least 10 years before. But in the last 10 years, what we have been observing is like it is happening much earlier, say between 30 and 40 years age in the Middle East. We wonder, why is this so? Why the Southeast Asian population suffering heart attack at younger age in this part of the world? We have maintained a registry in Aster Hospital, Mankul, where we have been constantly seeing expat population from these countries. Though they carry the genes which make them prone to develop heart attack. Apart from that, though most of the expats are married, they lead a bachelor life. Not only that, with this, they had a very bad food habits. They are into junk foods. They smoke heavily. They sleep less. They're mentally badly stressed. All this, in addition to the genetic background, they put them at higher risk, and this results in heart attack occurring at much earlier age. So what is the solution for all this? If we think, then the best part is to identify the risk factors at much earlier age group and modify them. Just to give an example, I had a patient from one of the Southeast Asian country, 33-year-old gentleman. He was not a smoker, he was not diabetic, not hypertensive. He had a strong family history of heart attack. Most of the people in his family had a heart attack. And more than that, he was a gym freak. He had a well-built gym body. He suffered a major heart attack. When we did an angiogram, surprisingly, all the 3 arteries had blockage. So we fixed all the blockage. After that, we saw his cholesterol was high. Possibly this was genetically, he had a strong family history, so he had a high cholesterol in the family. We modified it, titrated the medicine for that. He is leading a normal life. Again, to add on this, recently we have been hearing our famous cricketer Sourav Ganguly. At the age of 45, he suffered a heart attack and he had multiple blockage. Again, we wonder, how could athlete who has never a smoker, non-alcoholic, maintaining good lifestyle, how can he have a heart attack? So to add on this, he had a strong family. Again, Mr. Saurav Ganguly had a strong family history of heart attacks. So if we look back and if we consider, if he had not maintained healthy lifestyle, if he had involved in smoking or a non-healthy lifestyle, he would have suffered this heart attack not at the age of 48. He would have suffered much earlier, say in early 30s. So all this modification of lifestyle had given him additional 10 to 15 years of event-free life. And again, had he identified this family history, positive family history of heart disease earlier and modified his lifestyle, including medicine like cholesterol, possibly he could have avoided this event as well. So I urge upon the population here in Middle East who are more prone for developing heart disease, at least at the age of 30 or 35, we should get our sugar checked. We should get at least once in 6 months, cholesterol once a year, and detailed evaluation, especially in those who have a strong family history. At least every yearly, we have to do a stress test, cholesterol, and other need to modify all the risk factors which are required. Thank you.